right, TikTok family, I'm gonna need y'all help on this one, cause I can't seem to wrap my hands around the cognitive dissonance of white folks. And I've tried. It's a struggle for me on a daily, trying to understand the psyche of these crazy motherfuckers. Coming from a crazy motherfucker, you understand? So, here's what I don't get. The very motherfuckers who constantly talking about the borders and the you came here illegally and all of this shit, they can never seem to grasp that they motherfucking ass was the original illegal immigrants. And according to some of these motherfucking treaties that are now surfacing, y'all are literally still illegal immigrants. And then you come over here as illegal immigrants and steal the land, pillage, rape, murdered, all of these fucked up things you did as an original illegal immigrant on these lands. And yet you motherfuckers have the caucasity to point the finger at other people. Y'all motherfuckers is illegal everywhere you go. I mean, and y'all the very motherfuckers that's worried about the borders when y'all cross the goddamn border and then y'all say, because see, we know what it was. You stole the land. You stole the identity of the original people. You stole their inventions and profited off of it. So I'm trying to wrap my hands around how the fuck do you get to talk about somebody being illegal when you were the first illegal motherfucker over here? And not only did you come over here and do some fucked up illegal shit, them vast, beautiful fucking cities and shit, y'all tore them motherfuckers all to pieces and covered many of them up with dirt or new cities. Every beautiful monarchy, every beautiful metropolis that was here, when them white folks came over here, y'all destroyed each and every one of them motherfuckers. And any paperwork associated with it. So you can rewrite somebody else's history and make yourself look like the hero, and you always and always will be a zero on all levels of life. I had a white friend of mine, he said, man, what would y'all do if there was no more white people on this planet? How do you think life would be? I said, well, won't be no more man-made diseases trying to kill people. The fucking animals won't be hunted to extinction. We don't have to worry about waking up in that type of brutal type of environment on a daily basis no more. There'll be an abundance of good, healthy food to be eaten. The deserts will probably go back to start having vegetation and everything again because the damn planet won't be being poisoned with all kinds of fucked up chemicals. I say, should I go on? We could do this all goddamn night about how the planet would be if white folks won't own this motherfucker. Oh, I was in his ass. About 20 minutes of list of shit, how much more wonderful the world would be without white folks in it. I'm talking about it was a long motherfucking list. In about 15 minutes, I hit his ass with about 200 things. He said, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have asked you. I was like, yeah, you don't want to ask me questions like that because all I'm going to do is give you the truth. He's like, man, you are fucking crazy. I was like, no, I'm just realistic. But I named off like 200 different things. And finally he said, okay, I get it. We can go on now, you know, shit. We can go on. We'll get all our artifacts back that was stolen and put in a fucking museum. We can start classifying each other as under our own tribe again. We can go back to speaking our own language again, exercising our religious beliefs and you know, things the way we used to. All kinds of things would take place if white folks weren't on this planet no more. Trust me, without white folks on this planet would thrive like you wouldn't even believe.
Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawadah, Hashem Kwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Shalom to mighty Akim, Wahakim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity, as well as the speckled bird that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharallah. His brother Kawakab coming at you with no lesson. Today's lesson is going to be on this video where this Jacob basically said that he had gone on a rant talking about how much better the world would be. Oh wow, I did not see that. There's just so many things that I've been seeing where Esau has been suffering as a result of DJT being in power, and you know, this is a funny thing to see. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, back to the original topic. He was basically talking about how if Esau was not here, we would be thriving, and that could not be further from the that could not be further from the truth. I think that's a proper term. It basically is true. He's right. All right, he's right, and all the stuff that he listed out, they are also right. All right, because Esau in specific, I heard in America only, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in America only, what happens is that their foods, their ingredients in the back of the boxes and stuff like that, it has all these chemical names and stuff like that, like sodium hydroxide, something X, Y, and Z, whatever. Rather than if you go to Europe, for example, it literally just says whatever, like nuts, grains, and stuff like that, rather than all these extra stuff, because America specifically puts chemicals in their things. All right. So as a result of that, yeah, that's right. We would have clean foods to eat rather than things that have poison in it. That's why you hear people saying, oh, this thing will give you cancer, X, Y, and Z will give you cancer, oh, everything will give you cancer. Yeah, everything is going to give you cancer, and all the food is absolutely polluted. So as a result of that, for us, we are waiting for YAHAWASHI to get us to deliver us out of this captivity, deliver us out of this captivity, and let us actually be able to eat some proper food and everything else. All right. So over here, Romans 13 verse 11, and that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. And this is actually this actually ties in great to this video and this thing, where everybody, literally everyone, all right, that thought, oh yeah, things are gonna be good. DJT's what's it called? Him being president means good stuff for us. All right, basically all the people that were saying that and thinking that, they're seeing that, okay, well, now the fact of the matter is that was a lie. That's not true. We see that even the Edomites are also suffering as a result of Esau's reign, Esau's rule. All right, so with that in mind, what's going on is that people are suffering. All right, and people are also saying, you know what, I see the error in my way. I see the stuff that's going on. We see that this is the end, because there was whenever something serious happens, what people do is that there's a major influx of people buying Bibles. All right. It's like there's a major influx of people buying Bibles, just like I think it was for that that South African guy that was saying that the world was going to end, I think January or something like that. I forgot, I don't remember, but basically whenever there's some sort of like major big thing happening going on, then people are gonna be like, oh, it's what's it called, or it's this, it's that, or whatever. Okay, rather than rather than actually acknowledging that, let me repent unto Yahawadah sincerely. But no, they're waiting for, oh, this sign says something bad's gonna happen, then now let me go and do something. Oh, now let me go be a good person. And then even then, still, when stuff dies down, it's like, for now, because it's not even a hit all at once thing. It is gradualism. So there was so many different things, like the C9, all right, the V, the up and coming famine and stuff like that. All these are contributing factors to Esau destroying his people and us. All right. So as a result of that, there's so many people that are going to be like, okay, we see that this is not good. We need to do something about it. All right. Luke chapter 6 verse 42. Either how canst thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote that is in thine eye, when thou thyself beholdest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, cast out first the beam that out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to pull out the mote that is in thy brother's eye. And this is another thing I absolutely find hilarious, because the dude was mentioning that, oh, how is Esau regulating and saying how much immigration he wants to let in America, when he's the original He's the first. He's the active. I'll say that he's the active illegal immigrant. All right, because he shouldn't be here. He didn't come here legally. They stole this land. The so-called Native Americans are supposed to have ownership of this land, and then it's okay for the Edomites to do whatever they want, but it's not okay for literally any other nations, even though America was built in saying, oh, land of the free, hold and blame, brave, whatever, this is for people, second chances, land of prosperity, all that crap. I forgot. I don't know. I'm just saying some random shit that I think I remember hearing. All right. So as a result of that, it's so hypocritical for them to be so hyper selective on who gets to come in. All right. When these people are the ones are worse. They're literally worse. All the stuff that they were accusing so-called not Native Americans, so-called Mexicans for. Oh, the Mexicans are coming in and raping our women and stuff like that and doing all this crime and stuff like that. The irony of that statement is that they did it first. The Edomites did it first. All right, they came and did all that. Like I didn't even realize the irony of them calling that stuff out when they were the ones that did it first. So how are you? Oh my God, Slocky. Anyway, let's continue on. Micah chapter 2 verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So, and this is obviously for the Israelites, so-called Mexicans, so-called blacks, all the other Hispanics, and then the Native Americans, but also it's the other heathens as well, because apparently, you know, all the other nations have also been having to deal with ICE and whatnot. All right. All things, and they specifically target who we are based off our appearance, which is by extension ethnicity. All right, so yeah, this is another thing that Esau is actively doing, you know, oppressing us by our by our, where is it? Oh, never mind. Okay. Oppressing us by our ethnicity. So as I was saying, let's continue on. Psalm chapter 73 verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. And that's the thing where that's another thing where they can do whatever, they are doing whatever they want because, oh, we have military might, rather than we set these laws, we did all these things, so we believe in these laws and stuff like that, so everyone has to abide by them. But no, it's you guys have to abide by that, but we don't. And then on top of that, they also actively go into other countries, all right, other countries that does not want them in there, even now, all right, like actively even now, all right, and they oppress those people as well. Like it's just Esau never stopped. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear the rule, the people mourn. And I know I bring this out a lot, but this is this is so true because we see this. If Esau was the righteous ruler, if Esau was end all be all, no people, our people, not our people, the people, as in the collective, all nations of people would not be suffering and complaining about how terrible Esau is as a leader. All right. Lamentations chapter, let me get this verse. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Okay, Esau is the most secular, the most carnal. He doesn't care about any type of spirituality. So as a result of that, he doesn't care about the consequences because he thinks that there's not going to be any as long as he remains on top. Now, Lamentation chapter 5 verse. So yeah, he actually abuses the law. And his power. Excuse me. I meant his power. Lamentation chapter 5 verse 2. Verse 1, remember, O Lord, what is come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our wine for money. Our wood is sold unto us. So basically, we have to abide by Esau's rules. Okay, we have to abide by Esau's rules. We have to pay Esau for the labor that we do. We work, we labor, and then okay, well, Esau is going to inhabit the house, or we build a house, Esau inhabits that house, and we get these freaking small ass apartments or whatever trash ass, garbage ass homes that people have. All right, which I will never get over that. I absolutely despise apartments and anything smaller. Because everyone, I think people should have, there is enough space for people to have their own houses. And if you've ever seen a mansion, like it, so like one of those really big mansions, not just a regular mansion, there's like large ass acres of land there that's just the property of that one mansion holder. All right, so it's really just messed up and unfair. So with that, I pray that this was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawadah, SHAMAIWAN, HAITIANS, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, a Bible ball, and Shalom.